What's up, weirdos and weenies? Welcome back, because we are back. Me,
We are.
Dylan, Jack, we're back.
Yep.
This is G-Nog.
Yup.
I'm here with Dylan.
G-Nog.
Dylan.
Woo, 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 woo.
And Jack.
What's up, guys?
So this is our first whoa. This is our first actual podcast of G-Nog. We want to start by telling you about our old podcast, AWAT. That's how we got started. Um, so really what happened was we just graduated, so we had our senior activity of going in TPing houses, and me and Jack rode together.
Yep.
And and Jack, I think it was Jack that actually brought up the fact that he wanted to like start a podcast, and they actually did do one an April episode which we put on AWAT. But and from there it just took off, and we started doing episodes.
Yeah. Took off for a second, and then we
It
stopped
took off, and
for a
we
long
made
time.
$5.
Yep. Made $5 whole.
Uh, but it was a lot of fun. It was me, Jack, Dylan, Zach, Mason, Dylan. Oh, I said
You're
Dylan.
still Blake.
Bruh. Blake.
Name's so good you gotta say it twice, you know what I'm saying, Davis?
Man, I
Yep.
mean for real. But it is a lot of our friends that were doing it with us, and we hope to have
Forgot
them all back
Blake.
on here.
Forgot
Bruh,
Yeah.
we didn't forget Blake.
Blake is one of the cornerstones and you forgot
Yeah.
Blake.
Yeah. Blake's
Sorry,
supposed to
Blake.
be here, but he's with his girlfriend, so you know how it is.
You know how it is, yeah.
You know how it is.
But we had a great time doing that one, and we're hoping to have even more success and even more fun with Gnog.
And it does stand. It is an acronym, just like the last one, but this one we're gonna keep secret for a while.
We'll let
We
you
love
guys figure out
acronyms.
what it means.
I don't think they will, but
You
I
can
hope that
try.
y'all
Uh,
can guess it. I hope you can
there's no
one
way.
day.
There's no way. If you can guess it, email us. Our email is thegnogcast@gmail.com, and
Or
we're gonna have
send
an
us a
Instagram
DM.
soon. Yep. Yeah, we'll have an
Uh,
Instagram soon.
just what, Jack? What's our Instagram name gonna be?
The gnogcast. Just that.
Cool.
And we're just gonna post updates and previews on there, so
Um.
go check it out when it gets up there.
Yep. So we're gonna be on Spotify and YouTube mainly. We'll have video up on YouTube, maybe Spotify if I can figure out how to do that. Yeah.
Jack, why don't you introduce yourself? Like where you go to school and your age and stuff.
I'm Jack. I'm 18. Go to Georgia Tech, studying mechanical engineering. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dylan.
I'm Dylan. I'm also 18. I'm going to Kennesaw,
Hooty hoo.
and uh, I'm studying media and entertainment. So basically, like
Perfect.
filming stuff. Yep.
Word. And I'm Davis. I'm going to go to Georgia Southern, Hail Southern. I'm 19. Uh, we all three just graduated from Adairsville High School.
Greatest high school in the country.
Yeah,
Amen.
something like that.
Amen.
But I'm gonna. Right now, my major is construction management at Southern, and hopefully, well, I can figure out exactly what I want to do. But everything's bound to change one way or another.
I'm still on that same mentality. I don't know exactly what major I want, but
I
I'm
don't
just
think anyone really
exploring.
does. I still don't really know. I mean, I want to keep my major, but I'm thinking about minors and stuff still.
Facts.
Um, yeah. So if you guys are watching video, you can see Dylan and Davis have a camera. I don't have one yet. I'll probably invest in one sometime.
Tomorrow,
I don't know where to get one tomorrow.
Walmart.
You live in Atlanta, Jack. There's plenty of places to get a
That's true.
camera.
They got like Target. I'll ride a scooter over there or something.
Yeah, so
Bird.
Jack's the only one that's actually down at college right now. For our first episode.
Yeah.
And he has the best internet in the whole world because he's at Tech.
Yeah. 1
Yeah.
gigabyte speed.
Jeez.
So we wanted to start this first episode off by telling you a little bit about ourselves, about our friends, and different stories that we've had going on so far. Um, and then we'll finish off with some other stuff.
Or it'll lead somewhere. So the first segment,
The first segment is called "Dumbass of the Day Moments."
um,
Yep.
Dumbass moment of the day.
yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
Yep.
be a T-shirt.
Something like
That
that.
is gonna be a T-shirt.
so
Dumbass moment of the day.
it'll generally probably be Blake, cause he's that's just
Or
He's the
Blake.
big.
Mason.
Okay,
Mason
yeah,
cast as
Mason
well.
too. Um, so are we
So
just gonna
Dylan,
do it about everyone or what?
let's just do one about ourselves.
Yep,
Dylan, you
because
want to
we're
start
on
us?
here. All right, so am I going to be doing it about myself, or am I just going
Yeah,
to throw a
about
situation
yourself,
out there? Okay.
or a situation, whatever you want
I
to
don't
do.
even know one about myself.
Okay,
Jack,
so
I know one.
I'm practically known. I'm known in our friend group as I guess the cusser. I guess you could say. I have a bad habit of cursing around in public.
Sure
Around
does.
little
And
kids and everything.
yeah, well, the thing is,
It is
I
funny,
don't really,
but
I don't really care because I have that mentality that I don't care. Like I'm not gonna be disrespectful and say something to somebody like that unless I have a problem. But I mainly just say stuff around my friends too loud, and
yeah.
I haven't gotten in
Way,
trouble
way
for
too
it
loud
yet.
and way too often.
Yeah, I haven't gotten in trouble for it yet, but that's mainly my moment, or I guess you could say is my
Uh,
dumbass moment.
I
Is
mean,
I just have a habit of
Dylan,
saying, "Huh,
that's your thing. I know a good moment for you though.
what's that?"
When we were at Dollywood, and we were waiting in line, and somebody was holding like, we were at the kiddie ride, the dragonfly or whatever,
Mhm.
and somebody was holding like their little like daughter or whatever,
Uh
and you
oh.
just yelled out. I don't remember. Somebody said something like a your mom joke or whatever, and you just went, haha, shut the up. And I was like, oh my god.
Hey man, it
Like
was
Dylan,
probably Mason. Mason loves to make those your mom jokes all the
Yeah, he
time. It's
does.
his classic joke.
All right, so Dylan is the cusser. Davis, I'd say you're probably the hype man. You got a story for that?
uh, I I have
We're just
many
gonna
stories.
label everyone as a word, you know?
So are these moments considered like stupid dumb moments that we each had, or are they just gonna be like
The
what we're known
stupid,
for?
I
dumb
ca
stuff that we've done.
I say both, honestly.
I mean,
The
Because
basically,
first
there's
one is gonna
several.
be
stuff
like
that we
what we're
did.
known for, and then the rest will probably just be stupid moments.
Okay.
Just to introduce ourselves on this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I am the hype man. I was the student section leader for a couple of years at the high school. Um, let's just say one of my biggest moments, I think, was when I almost got kicked out of the basketball game
Oh
uh,
boy.
for yelling
Last
at the
basketball game.
refs. I was dogging the refs. They were terrible. I mean, they're always terrible. I don't know. Every single time we
They
go to
have
our
something
house,
against Adairsville.
exactly. They don't like the green. I'm telling
Mhm.
you, that's what it is. They like the black, gold, and white Calhoun and Rockmart,
They
but
sure
they
do.
hate the green. They hate the green.
Mhm.
So I was yelling at
The
this one guy.
slander.
I don't remember what his name was. And then there was some players. One of them was wearing the number 23, and so we just called him LeBron James the entire night.
I
We
remember
were
that.
just yelling at him,
Was this the
LeBron
Rockmart game?
James. Yeah.
Was this the Rockmart game? Yep. I remember
And
that.
then we saw one's name. We named him the baby because he looked like the baby.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's got to be racist.
The
The
baby.
baby.
That has to
It's
be
not
racist.
racist. It's just
That's
his
not
facial
racist. He
features
looks like the
resembled the
baby.
baby.
Mm.
Uh, and so yeah, so our principal had to come over there and tell me that I had to stop, or I was gonna end up getting kicked out of the game, and
I remember we were
that
all
was
at the
not
front
good.
row, and
Yes.
the dude with the long hair, the Rockmart's quarterback also played basketball, and we called him Rocky or Rocco. Remember? Was it Rocco?
Rico.
Rico. Just because Davis made that name up, and we just kept yelling Rico, and the entire gym was just staring at us the entire time. I remember Mulkey had to come over there and tell us all to stop or we're going to get kicked out. And me and Mason looked at each other and said, "You want to see who can get kicked out first?" And we were both like, "Yep." And then Reese had to come over there and say something. And then Miss Tordrip and Miss Noy, all of them said something to tell us to stop. We're getting kicked out. But we did not stop. They didn't kick us out, though, but it did not stop us.
Oh, well.
That was our last game. Last basketball game.
Yeah.
For
Next.
those of you who don't know, Davis played tennis at the high school and also
did.
swam. He also swam. And Jack played golf for the golf team.
Yup.
Jack was also the football team's cameraman. So he
4
filmed
years, baby.
4 years straight,
For
filmed
both of
all of
them.
our games. Yep. JV and varsity filmed all of our games.
Yep.
And Zach also played golf with Jack. And Zach also did track and field. He did discus and a little bit of shot put. And me and Mason both played football. Mason was a
Mason's
right
the
guard
big
out.
man.
Yep, he's the big man, old number 68.
He's about to be playing at Kennesaw State University.
So is Dylan.
Yep. He was the right guard. I was a wide receiver. We both played football. Me and Mason also both did track with Zach, and Mason did shot and discus, and I did triple jump and long jump. And let's see. First year I actually did track. I went to state for triple jump and long jump. Ain't that right, Davis?
Now he's going
I'm
to
going to
UGA.
I'm going to UGA for both football and
Going
track.
to UGA.
Full
UGA.
ride.
Kenny played golf. Blake played golf.
Lance did absolutely.
I think.
Lance did.
Lance watches all the
Lance did
sports.
FFA stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then we got Jose. He's the only minority of our group.
Yep.
Wow, that was racist.
That's not right. It's true. We're not a very diverse
Bro,
group,
It's not racist.
No.
except for Davis. He's an
Well,
Anglo-Saxon.
We live in Adairsville. Man.
All right. So who's next?
Me and Dylan have done our thing.
Okay.
Jack, you are.
What's your moment, Jack?
You're the
Uh,
Jack. You're the smart man. You're the president, bruh.
Jack is the authoritator, if you want to say. He's the boss, practically. He makes all of the decisions when it comes to, what we should do, how we should do it,
Facts.
this and that.
Jack is the
Jack
mob
is-
boss.
Jack, yeah, he's the mob boss. He's the one who determines what we do and how we do it.
good
If
enough.
Jack needs something to get done, somebody will do it for him immediately,
Yep.
or else your head's gonna get snapped off.
I don't really have a moment for that other than all the T-shirts.
Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, that's true. Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
Senior trip.
We took our senior trip to Pigeon Forge like a week after we graduated, and we planned to be there from, what was it, May 26th to the 2nd of July? So a
June.
week?
Yep. Fuck June.
Yeah, the
2
2nd of June,
months.
my bad. So we were supposed to be there for a full week, and there was 8 of us going. Me, Zach, Jack, Kenny, Mason, Blake, and Davis, and Jose. All
Yep.
8 of us went. And it was a 4-hour drive up there. We all drove up there, got to our motel, and all 8 of us had to split 2 rooms. So
Sure.
4 in this room, 4 in the next room. Each room had two let's say queen size beds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
2 queens.
2 queen beds. So you shared a bed with one other person. And as soon as we got to our hotel rooms, both rooms were turned all the way down to 60 degrees on
Yep.
the high fan
I
all
l-
day, every day.
I love the cold. That is
Yeah,
Wait,
Zach,
me and Kenny are like we love the
Zach-
cold.
Zach, Kenny, Jack, and Mason all love the freezing cold.
Yeah.
And
Don't
or
say it too
at
much. We
least-
could probably make a whole episode on Pigeon Forge.
Yeah,
That's true.
Well, we get there and the rooms are cold all the time, and I had enough of it because I was too cold, and so I had to go get I had to go to Walmart and buy a blanket.
Mason had to go get
Yeah.
melatonin one night.
Yeah, Mason. The first night we were there, Mason had to go get melatonin because he
Yep.
couldn't sleep.
Mason
And
went out
so-
at like 3 a.m. to
Yeah.
go get it. He had to drive like an hour away and then an hour back to at least get the stuff anyways.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I want to save this trip for a whole episode by itself. But
Yeah.
just the whole time we were there, we were kind of arguing about the room situation, how it's cold, and
Oh,
it
the
just
driving.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the driving and
Yeah, it
everything.
just
We
got
just got
really
into
stressed.
it just got really stressful to where the
It was
point we
still
actually
fun.
left. It was
Oh yeah,
fun
it was fun.
regardless. I would have definitely rather have done it than not.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
rather went through it and done it, but it was so stressful that we actually came back a day early. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll say that for another episode.
happened.
If you
Um,
can tell by how we just stopped in silence, that's
yeah.
how that trip went.
You
Yeah.
guys will learn about that in another episode. You'll
Yeah.
learn all about it, every
So,
single detail.
yeah. So I say let's do Mason next. So, alright, well, we'll group Mason and Blake together. They're like the two retards of the group, but they're different
Really, they
retards.
are.
Okay.
And
Mace,
just disclaimer. Before we continue with this retard word,
yeah,
we are not trying to discriminate
that
and
is true.
make
Okay.
fun of people who actually have disabilities. It's just a word in our vocabulary,
Yeah.
and if it offends you, we're sorry, but we're we just say
I
it. We
don't
don't
really
mean it.
care.
We don't
Yeah.
say
I
it to
think we said
like
it a lot in the last podcast.
If we get canceled, we get canceled. Who cares?
We can't
we'll
get
just make a
canceled.
new one. We'll make Gnog too, but
Yeah. Gnog too.
regardless, we're not trying to make fun of anybody
Yeah.
if that word offends you. It's just something in our vocabulary. Just throwing it
Um.
out there.
Alright. Yeah.
But
So, how would you guys
Good job,
describe
Dylan.
the difference in Mason and Blake's stupidness?
Height.
What?
he said height.
Oh.
He said the only difference there is Mason is taller.
Okay.
I
I
would
say.
I would
I'd
say
say
that
Mason breaks more stuff than
Okay, yeah, but that's
Blake.
like that's too specific. Like, they're literally like two, like, they're both retarded, but they're two different types.
Mason is the kind of retarded that will like he just doesn't listen
Yeah,
and
and
he
I feel
thinks
like most of his
he
stuff
thinks
is
he
on
knows
accident.
better. Yeah, most of his stuff is on accident, but he will not listen to anybody and thinks that he knows better. And when he
Yeah,
tries to prove it, he's proven wrong himself.
yeah,
And you were right. And like he just does things that you should not do. Like
yeah,
there's just so many instances that we can think of, but we're gonna save them. Like
yeah. We'll say him for
I'll
every
let
episode.
Mason say him.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then Blake, I would say he's like Sid the Sloth kinda. He's like
Blake
that.
is like mentally dumb
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
Like Mason does more retarded things, but Blake says and thinks more retarded
yeah.
things.
Blake goes, huh?
If that makes sense. Yeah, Blake makes dumb decisions as far as like saying something or thinking something different that was not supposed to be said or done, and Mason is the one who will
Yeah.
like
Actually, do it.
do
Yeah.
something and break. Mason is very strong, so to speak. So
Yeah.
Mason will
You know,
break
little
stuff on
spatial
accident.
awareness.
Yeah, no spatial awareness.
Um,
Like
yeah. So let's go with our best stories. Just one story for each of them.
I say the one with the bumper story.
Oh,
oh yes,
that's a
yes,
good
yes.
one. That might
'Cause
take
it
too
involves
long.
both of them.
We have to.
Yeah,
We'll say that for another
that's
one.
gotta be a separate one because
Yeah.
there's a story still going on from that bumper story.
Yeah. So you guys got to come back for that. There's,
Uh,
I got one
we
for
can talk
Mason.
about.
The
You
earliest
go ahead.
one, the earliest one for Mason I can remember is in like 7th grade. He came over to my house, my grandparents' house, and they have a lake. And we swam, and he came inside, and he had a towel wrapped over him, and he like swung it back over him to go on his back, and he knocked over a lamp that was like really expensive, and it shattered everywhere, like the entire base and everything, and they couldn't find it anymore. Like they
I
couldn't
have
find
another
another
thing
one.
for Mason. I have another thing for Mason. It was
Yeah.
just the other day we were at your house, Jack, at the lake, and your grandparents said, "Do not get the bamboo."
Yep.
I remember that.
And Mason gets the
Yep.
bamboo, and
Blake.
he was.
Yep.
I mean Zach and Mason. Alright, so now Blake. Oh, the one about golf. You want to say that one?
Yes. So,
Dylan, you tell it.
uh, me, Zach, Davis, and Blake all went golfing. What day was that? Like Thursday or not? No, it was like Monday.
It
or
was a
something.
while ago.
It was just a few days
like
ago.
A couple of weeks ago, or a week ago.
It's like last
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
It was like this past weekend, like Sunday or Monday. So, like last week, we went to golf at Elks Lodge or something in Calhoun,
Mhm.
and we were in two teams. It was me and Blake versus Davis and Zach. And as soon as we get there, start playing on our second hole, it starts pouring down rain, like pouring down, like to where we had to sit in our golf carts and wait for it to stop. And these golf carts just so happened to not have a bag cover on the back, and so our golf clubs and bags were getting soaking wet in the rain. And when it stopped raining and we got out and started hitting again, we moved on to our next hole on hole 3. And the way this hole 3 was set up,
No, hole 4.
it was hole 4.
Yeah.
Okay, hole 4. And
Specifics.
the way
Well,
the,
I
the
want
way
someone to go
this,
find this club, so I
Oh,
want it to
true.
be hole 4.
I'm sure they
It
got it
won't
out
be-
by now.
it won't be too hard. But the way this hole is set up is right in front of the tee box where you hit from is just a bank, like a straight down bank that goes down, like I'd say 20 something, 30 feet down.
Full of shrubbery.
Full of shrubbery. And you have to basically, and it's not just a big, huge open area. It's like a window of area that you can hit straight. You have to hit the ball straight in this window for it to go onto the fairway and for you to hit it. Otherwise, it's going left into the trees and woods or right into the trees and woods. It's just a straight window. And Blake gets up there, and he's about to swing, and he swings. His first swing, his driver slips out of his hands and goes 35 feet in the air and gets stuck in a tree on the
Okay.
left side. He just throws it. It gets stuck in a tree, and it was so high up that he got Zach's ball retriever and tried to stretch it out all the way and try to get it down using that, and it was still too high to get with the ball retriever, so he just had to leave it, and he lost a driver, and
Yeah.
it was just perfectly sitting in that tree to where it was not coming down.
I just
And then
can't believe that.
he went to go get another driver. In the very next swing, he does the exact same thing. It slips out of his hands because it's wet and everything. It slips out of his hands, and this time, this driver went straight in front of him into that bank of shrubbery. So
And it went farther than the ball did.
yeah, both times he swung, the club went farther than the ball.
Sounds like Blake.
Yep.
Well,
So-
the first time it was a practice swing. He literally was just practice swinging, and it.
And then it slipped
And he
out of
still
his
hit the
hands.
ball?
Yep.
No, he didn't.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
he didn't hit the ball the first time. It just slipped out, and he had to go get another club.
I think those two stories describe Mason and Blake's stupidity very well.
Well, the fact that Blake did it
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
is
doing it
what-
again is just
That was the dumb part.
Yeah.
The first one, I mean, okay, maybe, but you had to know that your hands were slippery and the glove was already gonna, or the club
Yeah.
was gonna be slippery already.
that's funny.
And then he did it again.
Oh, also, Mason is also someone who is known for leaving stuff at each other's houses
Yeah.
or leaving something somewhere.
Yep.
He always loses things or leaves things here and there, and he forgets them.
I think he's
So
left
that-
something at
I
my
still have
house
a
every
pair
single
of
time he's
swimming
gone.
trucks of his.
Someone left their phone charger here at my house last night, and
Probably
I
Mason.
bet it was Mason.
I think it's Zach's actually, because
Oh.
Mason grabbed his. But just every time we all stay at someone's house, Mason leaves something.
Yeah.
Or at least something.
He left
one
a
thing.
root beer
It's
bottle last
sometime-
night, didn't he? Or an entire root beer.
Actually, Zach got that out of his truck and put it in here and hit it or something.
Oh.
Or no. Yeah, he did. He left a monster in my car
I
the
hope
other day,
Mason
and I
doesn't
kept
listen
it.
to this then. He's gonna kill Zach.
Oh, he knows about it.
Oh, okay.
That's what that picture was from this morning. But
Yeah.
yeah, that should also help distinguish the difference between Blake and Mason's
Yeah.
retardedness. Is Mason leaves things everywhere and doesn't really have spatial awareness and make dumb decisions in the moment, but Blake is the one who has mental errors.
Yeah.
Like-
Mental errors.
He's real slow sometimes, or he
Yeah, he might actually
Forget-
be on the spectrum.
yeah.
Bruh, don't say that. Come on now.
Okay.
He's not.
Jose, cut that.
Yeah.
Jose
But,
does not cut nothing.
Jose keeps it live and authentic.
He doesn't even edit. He just watches it and then just.
All right,
uploads
talk about Zach.
it. Zach's the funny prankster guy,
Yeah.
which is
His
the
favorite
Zach's a real
prank-
funny guy.
His favorite prank is calling
Yep.
Mason no caller ID.
Yep.
Mason also did not know who it was for the longest time, which made it even
Yeah.
funnier.
He always thought it was me. He
He
always
thought
blames
it
it
was
on me.
Jack. Yo, the last
even
person
when
who would
Zach
ever
like showed him.
He thought for sure. it
Like
was
remember that
Jack.
one time in Pigeon Forge when we were on that ride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zach was right behind him calling him and had his phone in
Yeah.
his pocket. And Mason grabbed it out and showed Jack and was like, "Stop calling me Jack."
Uh,
We were all like, "It's not Jack," and he just could not figure it out
Yeah.
until like after the trip that it was Zach.
Mason probably got
So,
called at least 500 times on that trip.
At least.
yep. And we'll save that for
Yeah,
another
there's a good
for that
story on
Pigeon
that
Forge.
too.
There's a good story about the no caller IDs
Yeah.
on the Pigeon Forge trip.
So that's Zach.
Oh, there is. That's right.
Yeah.
Zach is probably the funniest out of all of us, but or I'd say Mason and Zach are the two funniest, but Zach's is like his level of funny is like actually funny. Mason's just retarded kind of
Yeah,
funny.
we just
Like
laugh at
just
him. We don't laugh
he
with him. We
kind
laugh
of
at him.
he says like dumb things or like makes funny noises or this and that, and it's just funny. But Zach actually says and does funny things.
I hope nobody takes anything we say personally. They probably won't listen
Yeah,
to it anyways. But
yeah.
um,
Whoop. Greg Tuggle. My house at 7:30. Oh.
Greg, everyone, get your fencing needs at Bartow Fencing.
No, 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 not Bartow Fence. It is not Bartow Fence. This is BC Fence.
Yeah, VC Fence.
Bartow,
BC
Bartow,
fencing.
Bartow County Fence. We do not mess with Bartow Fence.
Yep.
We are BC Fence.
All right. So
Bartow County fence.
yeah,
If
that's
you guys actually need a fence, look on Facebook for BC Fence Company, or you can contact Greg
Greg Tuggle.
Tuggle on
Yeah.
Facebook.
And then you get an autograph from Dylan.
Yep.
I think that we need to get paid for that ad read.
Yeah, Greg needs to pay us.
Saying, do not go
I
to
keep
Bartow fence, go to BC fence.
Yeah, and if he doesn't pay
I
us, we're gonna
need
say it the other way around.
I need to I keep telling Greg that we need to make him an Instagram account for his company
Yeah.
and get him business because all he has is a Facebook for
I mean, he
his.
still has plenty of business now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but he could have enough business to make enough money to hire people to like hire us full time
Oh,
or
yeah.
hire these people full time to do the fence completely for him. So all he has to do is just go out there and quote it and scout it and then tell us or so whoever to do
Yeah.
it and he'll do it. And because now he still has to help, he has to still be there and actually do the work with us.
Yeah.
But
So who's next?
uh,
We got
got
Kenny,
Zach,
Jose,
Kenny?
and
we got
Lance.
Kenny.
Blake.
Kenny.
All right, Dylan, you're so excited about Kenny. You tell about Kenny.
Kenny is
Don't say anything incriminating.
I'm not going to, but Kenny is like Kenny is known in our friend group as the one who's always late to everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yes.
He's kind of changed.
It's for a specific reason though, but
Yeah.
He's
I'm
got
not gonna
he's
say
gotten
why.
he's gotten better.
Yeah, he's gotten better,
but
but he's still
like
bad.
since our junior year and everything, like every time we'd go somewhere, like
Yeah.
Jack's cabin or my house or this place, and just do something or stay at each other's house, he wouldn't show up until like 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
And so by that time we've already either done a bunch of stuff and we're kind of chilling, or like we're just waiting on him to get there before we can do something, and we're waiting forever. But Kenny's always like the one who's like late to the function, so to speak.
Late to the
Right.
function.
But he's also pretty smart. He's
Yeah, he is smart.
He's a smart
He-
dude. He wants to be a psychology major.
That's a
yeah,
lot of
he's
writing.
going to
I
he's
could
going, he's
not
going to
do that.
Kennesaw with me, Zach, and Mason and Jose, and he's studying psychology.
Blake's going to the Air Force. That's everyone.
Yep.
Oh, and Lance
Like
is going
Air
to
Force
ABEC.
man.
Someone talk about Lance. What is
Oh
Lance?
boy, Jack, you get Lance.
Lance, he's like the little kid, kinda. We just mess with him all the time. When he comes to stuff, he doesn't come to stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, one time, remember when we had the rat stuff?
Yeah.
We used to have like we used to pretend we were rats or something. I don't even know how to describe it. And we had a ritual to get him in, and we took him to the basement and beat him. Not actually
Yeah.
beat him. Not actually beat him.
The rituals that I mean that's a whole different thing. Y'all have had
No,
so
not
many
not that
rituals,
kind of
I don't
ritual.
even know. What was this one?
Like no,
It was literally just like
we
an initiation
Yeah, it was like an
ritual.
initiation. It's like we were hazing him.
We were literally like our own group of fictional rat characters.
Yeah, it was so funny
As like
though.
we called ourselves the Rat Pack.
Oh yeah, and we had
and
like a tribal
we each
council and stuff.
yeah we each had our own specific species of rat that we were, and to be in this group and have like an alliance with each other, you had to be initiated, and Lance's just so happened to be a pretty bad
And
initiation.
we gave him the cone treatment too.
We gave him the cone treatment quite a few
Oh
times.
boy.
Basically, we just put up a cone and Mason screams into it, and it amplifies the sound like really bad into
But you
your
put it
head.
Yep,
like on his
Yeah, you
head.
put it on your head.
yep.
It's terrible. All right, so next is
Lance,
his.
Lance is like the agriculture man.
Yeah, that's true.
He
One
He
day though, we've
loves
got to
his
he's
talk about
buffet.
all the rituals that y'all have done.
we will. It'll just be called the
Rituals.
rituals.
Yeah,
But like
satanic ritual episode.
Lance is kind of like a nerdy little dude who he's like,
Yeah,
he's like a typical nerd, but he's pretty smart and
yeah,
kind
He
of he's
knows like
funny
and
too.
he
all
likes pop
sports
culture a
facts and
lot.
everything.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he
sports and
loves
stuff.
sports.
He loved the baby.
Yep.
Yep, he loves the baby. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we,
He
we
is
love messing
also
with
a
him.
busboy.
Oh,
yeah, he's bus boy.
boss boy.
Lance is busboy.
Yep.
All right, who's next? Jose
Jose,
or?
he's the last one.
Jose, our techno guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Jose is the loved by all. Everyone loves
Facts.
Jose.
No, nobody hates Jose.
Yeah.
Nobody
You
can
can't
ever
you
Yeah.
hate
don't
Jose.
dislike Jose.
Jose is like the one that you can actually talk to about stuff if
Yeah.
you don't want to talk to somebody about something. He's the one who can, he'll be there to listen to you and just comforting. But
Yep.
Jose,
He's like a
uh,
mother. He's like a mother in that way.
yeah, he's
He's
like a
very
mother.
comforting.
He's
Oh my god.
yeah, he
We all love
Jose
Jose.
is, what is he studying at Kennesaw or computer science or
Computer
computer
science.
engineering,
Something like that.
Computer
something like
science.
that. He's really smart and techno, like whiz.
Yeah, and he's really good
He's
at CS:GO.
yeah, he's gonna be
Wiz.
the one like editing
What?
and doing all that with our podcast videos and whatever.
Yeah,
We start
I'll be
uploading them.
uploading him, and he said he'd edit it for us, but I don't think we really need that much editing. But we'll see.
Not that bad.
Well, every time we curse, we gotta have a bleep on the curse to
It
make it
doesn't.
funnier.
It doesn't. I mean, maybe some of them. Well, that's all the introductions.
All right. So every day we want to do a question of the day and a like sort of like game or whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna do a game first.
But those questions, you guys gotta email them to us
Yeah,
so
you
we
guys
know
have to
what to
email your
answer.
answers and also feedback at remember thegnogcast@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram at thegnogcast.
The Gnoggcast. That's TheGnoggcast.
Yep, that's it. All right, you ready for the game, Dylan? You gonna screen record? Or screen share?
Yeah, I'm just changing the.
Just join
I'm
Davis.
I'm changing the whatchamacallit, the
Make sure your
cast
mic's
name.
muted, Davis.
Yeah, it is.
Are we doing it on
House party.
what's it called? House party, yeah. Oh, I gotta go to Chrome. I forgot.
Whoa,
Alright.
Dylan, I see you. You're on the right top screen of my screen
On what?
on my laptop.
Oh yeah, we also
Oh.
have weird facts too. I'll do our weird fact while Dylan gets in. So our weird fact of the day is there's a company that turns dead bodies into an ocean reef.
What?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Dead bodies into an ocean reef?
Yeah.
Like
Am
they
I
just
sharing?
take
Am
them
I
out of the
sharing my
ground?
screen?
Here, I'll read the description. For those who romanticize a burial at sea, the company Eternal Reef offers an innovative solution. Mixes the cremated remains of a person with concrete to create a pearl, which loved ones can etch personal message, handprints, or mementos on. It's then encased in a reef ball, dropped into the sea, provides new habitat for fish. That's pretty cool.
I mean, that's cool, but that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Like my girlfriend, Addie, she's terrified of grave sites, so now I can't even take her to the dang ocean.
Yeah, you're sharing your screen, Dylan.
How do we play the game? I forgot.
I'm starting it.
Oh.
I swear there was more
Here
than
we
Uno.
go.
Alright, we're gonna play Uno for today. Oh, I can see what Dylan's cards are. I didn't think about that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay. I'm not gonna look. Who's first?
Me.
Yeah, we should probably still talk during this. Here,
Dylan, just
I've got an
I mean,
idea.
you know I can see your cards, but I'm not
I
even like
know.
paying attention.
All right, I'm gonna ask the question,
Maybe we should.
and we're gonna answer and play at the same time. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right.
What unethical experiment would have the biggest positive impact on society as a whole?
What unethical?
Yeah, an
Unethical?
unethical experiment like we can't do right now.
The Holocaust?
That was already done.
That was
Dude.
pretty. That was pretty.
But that's not positive to society though.
Oh, it has to be have a positive
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm. I don't know.
Jet, what do you think? I get
I don't know. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff. I'm taking psychology right now, and so we talked about ethics, and I know it sounds so wrong, but we could like figure out so much stuff by without the ethic codes.
what ethic
S-
codes?
like they have there's like a I forgot what it's called. It's called the American something Association. Oh, American Psychological Association. They make the ethic codes that you can't um, go against. Um, I'm trying to think of a good one though. I had one the other day. I thought of like, something. Just think of anything unethical. That
Anything unethical?
yeah, it's gotta be unethical that like would benefit us. I feel like we could do a lot more studies on the brain that we can't do right now.
Yeah, like ones you had to have them alive for or something.
Have the what?
Like have the participant alive for.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
Something unethical? I
Like
feel like if
I feel like
we were
we.
able to like I feel like something unethical like y'all remember the book Unwind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would like actually help people. Like
Describe the book. I forgot it.
number 1, I win.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
there goes the game.
Boss level. That's the game. But let me finish. Unwind is a book about where they like basically take parts of people in order to help other people. So I think unethically the the book is unethical because it just takes like misfits of society and decides to just basically get rid of them and use their bodies and stuff in order to help other people. An ethical way to do it, I think we should have people that like donate certain things and still so we could still help people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some like huge unethical experiments that like really benefited. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Stanford prison experiment.
Mhm.
It was like where they took like 10 college students and put them in a prison, and like 5 of them were guards and 5 were prisoners, and they just like let them go, and like it turned into like a real prison. It got really harsh, and they had to end it. They had to end it early. But you can like it
Mm.
like shows the behaviors of them. Um, and then there's another one. It's called the Milgram experiment, where they had to shock people to see, like if they would listen, and like a bunch of the people listened and would like actually shock other people with like deadly amounts of shock.
Wasn't Ernest Hemingway a part of that?
No, he's a writer.
I know, but he was a part of like some shock therapy or something.
I'm looking it up. Uh,
Or maybe I'm just retarded and don't know
yeah, I don't
what
think
I'm
he
talking
did.
about.
Oh, final chapter of Ernest Hemingway's life story is strange. After 24 days and 9 electric shock treatments.
That's what it is.
Oh, he committed suicide?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Well, all right. That's
I mean,
that's a good way to
yeah.
end our
Unless
first
you guys have
first
anything else you want to talk
podcast.
about. We've been going for
Yeah.
40 minutes, so.
I think that's pretty good for our first one.
Alright.
I mean,
Mhm.
no, there was really no pauses.
Nope. A lot better than usual, I guess.
The first couple times we've
Yeah.
tried.
I really can't think of an unethical experiment that would have a positive effect.
I mean, I know
Like
there are
that I
some,
know of.
but I just can't think of any really either.
But anyways, email us with y'all's answers
And feedback. Any
indubitably.
feedback. Or DM us on Instagram, thegnogcast, same as the email.
All right. Well, till next time.
See you, weirdos and weenies. Is that
Peace.
right, Davis?
Peace.
Right.
Bye.